Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. Damn, it's a long time I've been on YouTube, people. And apologize. That is more due to some medical issues. I had some surgeries done and towards my face and everything. And yeah, then doesn't it look good to come on YouTube with a broken face and stuff? So my apologies for that. But I'm back and we're going to start off with predictions. Now, before I start with my prediction, I will make a little schedule so you know when I'll be live on YouTube. The plan is, and I always say that's a plan because that changes a lot because uh, we're sometimes very busy with GTA Sports City writing articles every time. And every day is different for us. You know, it's not the same every day, and each day. Sometimes I will have to work at this time, and now I found a little time schedule. I was setting up actually with the new software we're using, and I could not even get to work. So I have to ask my buddy John to come out and help me with that because I don't know what I did wrong. So already on that part we're failing. So we have to go a little bit to the classic set again, but that's working. Anyway, my name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I'm reporting for GTA Sports Studio, and let's start with the predictions, people. All right. Shall we start off with Carlito versus Santos Escobar? Um, it's obvious Santos Escobar goes over. Carlito has to come back, but he's at an age that he is there to put over people. Santos Escobar will turn heel, will go start a new group until Rey Mysterio comes back and start feuding from there. Um, being that said, I think it's perfectly that you have to start building up Santos Escobar. I think he still needs a little bit build up, and that is perfect the way to do it against Carlito. Let the guy go over, and so he wins this match and start building from there. You can easily do that because Rey Mysterio is out for 6 to 8 weeks. Uh, so it's a perfect time spot to go build him up from there. And the best of luck and good health with Rey Mysterio with recovering from his knee surgery, by the way. All right, the next match Gunther versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. For The Miz, it will be great. He will equal Chris Jericho's record of most carries the title, but at this point, it would be so ridiculous, right? Gunther has built up so strong as a champion. Um, so I really doubt it that Gunther will lose this. So I will go ahead and say Gunther wins the match. Who is going to take the title from him? I have no clue, actually, to be quite honest, at this point. But we'll get there when at that time. There's a little bit brewing. Huh? Well, I think that is too early to pull the trigger on it. So from there. All right, the women's world championship, Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. I think I like Zoe Stark. I really do. I think she has a great future ahead of her. Um, but um, uh, I think it's not that I have something um, that she will um, um, she's not ready to take over the title yet. I see Zoe Rhea Ripley go over, continue her amazing run as champion, and I think she won't lose the title till WrestleMania against Becky Lynch or something. That's my prediction, even. But, all right. Then we're going to the women's war game match. Um, what I found so interesting is that war game matches I'm used to five. Um, and I'm an old nag. You can call me that. And so I have to get a little bit used to four. That is 4 against 4. Now I understand that. What's her name again? Um, I'm always so bad with names, people. Uh, Hold on. I'm so terrible with names. I'll just look it up because start irritating me. You know, this Dakota Kai, but she's injured, right? And otherwise, you could have easily have a fifth member. I don't know who from the baby faces would be there. Now, who is? How is this going to? People could vote, go online and vote who has the advantage. So probably people will always vote the baby faces. So they will probably go to Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sochi, and Bianca Belair. But I think they're going to be a little bit screwy. You know how this goes with these heel teams, these heel factions. They're trying to screw you over. Um, I think so. Something's going to happen here, and I think the heels will also win this match. Bailey, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and Asuka. They have Sochi to take the pin, take the fall, because she is not a real big name. The other ones have to actually be protected to stay on strong. So Sochi can take the fall. Now, why do I say this? Now, look at the list. Kairi Sane has just joined this faction. Asuka has just joined this faction. They have to. They're going to reshape. We know the rumors goes that Bailey is going to be kicked out. Also, the Kodakai and the three Japanese ladies, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and Asuka go further as a faction. So it would not even make sense if you start losing. You have to build these ladies up to stay on strong. So it sounds to me that it's best that the control damage will go over. All right, and then the men's war games match. Um, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Jay Uso, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McConnell. Now, okay, here you have the opposite, right? Randy Orton is just returning from a long-term injury. To be quite honest, if I was WWE, I would not even put him in this match. Don't take such a high risk on it because these matches, these can be very violent. Something easy can go wrong. But okay, you can also use a lot of smoke and mirrors in this match. So and maybe Randy Orton will go in there as last. You can easily do that. So I suspect also Randy Orton will go enter as last just to keep him safe, have him take him some shots, use smoke and mirrors, have him there called, and then in the end, he will take the win and with some RKOs and stuff, and you're done. And why do I say this has to go? Well, Randy Orton, as the same as the women's match, Randy Orton just returned, big name. And Drew McIntyre, he's a heel, but the other ones they really don't need it. They're strong enough. The Judgment Day is so built up, so strong, and I think these are some. Okay, besides of Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso, the rest are all closing down the shoot. It doesn't make sense to continue from here. Um, so let it pay off and let the baby face go finally over. Have the final payoff, right? And then you can start slowly building a new story. Maybe even to split up the Judgment Day. Now, if that's going to happen, but what I would do if I was booking this match, I would actually take JD McDonough the fall. He just joined. He's always seen as the joke of the Judgment Day. They want to be part of, right? And if you take him to fall, then they can blame him. Hey, you were in it. We gave you a shot. Now uh, go do something else. Then you can kick him out. Then you slowly also start building that slowly and slowly. Because the next step, what will be, because Rhea Ripley said loud and clear, yeah, for the War Games match, Damian Priest, you're the leader, right? That's going to cause also friction with these two. Now, I would not split off Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio yet. Those two have such phenomenal magic together. They build up, they catch each other so great. It is such magic. I would not do that. So you finally stand up as these two, because also Finn Balor is JD McDonough's friend. Slowly you can build up that Judgment Day is falling in that way apart. And then I'm going to address something. And we've been discussing that with DDA Sports Studio here a lot. CM Punk. And we were not clear we are still not clear actually on the debate if he comes back to WWE. Now Nakamura seems to be building up to something like that. That sounds like that. WWE is trying to break the ball and say, no, we're not going to hire him back. He's not coming back. Forget about it. There can be, of course, signs that he is coming back. Or are they telling the truth? Well, you second people, we really don't want to hire him because there is history between WWE and CM Punk, and not such good history. And quite honest, if you've seen also what happened in AEW with CM Punk, I can understand that they say WWE, yeah, that's nice all, but how you behave in AEW, we're not going to take that risk. And further of all, there's a third option going. And if we're looking at AEW, with the firing of CM Punk, can be all a work. And why do I say that? Because there are certain signs of CM Punk being work. There is. After CM Punk was fired, FTR filed a name of trade for trade inventions, trade. I can't get on the word, but you know what I mean. For CMFTR, that was a week after CM Punk was fired. Now, that makes not much sense. That sits very stick in the head. And then, of course, comes with the devil storyline. Can that be CM Punk? There's been some reference in. Now, CM Punk has also made some reference in his tweet, but also made some reference towards War Games. People, I really don't know. And I'm still sitting debating that all day. I was talking with Jason about that, who writes for us for WWE. He said, and I quote him, he said to me, Jan-Jaap, it can go either way. It can indeed be a work, and I see your theory behind it. But it can also that CM Punk is playing you that way, and that he will show up. Either way, if he shows up, that will happening. Our server will probably go down. Now we asked one or our server partner one already updating to the maximum, so that will go fine. But there will be a lot of traffic, and there will be a lot of talk about CM Punk returning to WWE. Being that said, yeah, I don't know. It is so hard to say actually where we're going. I really don't know. I don't have the clues yet. Today there came out that Living Color has remastered their single Cult of Personality. And being that said again, then you could say there's something to it, but mostly bands when they do it, they don't care about WWE Survivor Series or CM Punk itself. It's about their own song. They probably get good paid, and but I doubt that WWE is going to pay so much money because that costs a lot of money, people. So let's be real. CM Punk made a reference towards on his Instagram about it, so that's kind of funny again. What does it mean? Well, it can also mean to watch again the work on AEW. And why do I still also have one more thing? It's at work. When CM Punk was fired from WWE, he went on podcast and told his story. He's been quiet, very quiet. He didn't say one word. He made a little bit references, but not really. He went on to details about. And if I was fired, if I was fired in such way, I would actually also go on and say, yeah, listen, people, this was happened. This is really what happened. This fight in Wembley, this was happened backstage. This is my side of the story. He did not do that. And that wonders me because knowing CM Punk, he will do it. Trust me. I don't know the guy personally, I really don't, but trust me, if you hear that podcast after he was fired from WWE, he shoot tornadoes towards the WWE. And there lays also the problem that I don't think WWE is going to hire him back because what there was said, I can't verify if it's really the truth. Maybe it's his version. Maybe he has told the truth or how he sees it, or maybe it's all bull. I don't know. I was not there. All right. I'm not going to offend anybody. I'm just a journalist doing his work and giving his opinion about it. And I have to be there with a neutral side. I can't. I don't know. I just assume what CM Punk has said. And I know that Vince has apologized for him firing on his wedding day. And I would also be pissed if I was getting married and my boss sent me a resign letter. I would be pissed because WWE knew at the time that they were uh, that he was getting married. It is all so real, but time, and I also said, and you've seen it in AEW, it all didn't go great. Time can heal wounds. That we also have to realize, people. All right, my name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I'm reporting for GDI Sports Studio. I hope you enjoy the Survivor Series. I'll be back on Tuesday where I'm going to do a weekly vlog. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world of pro wrestling. If you want to follow, don't forget to subscribe to youtube.com/GTA LiveTube. And otherwise, check our website. There we also post our videos. And that is, of course, dtasportstudio.com. All the latest of in the world of wrestling. All what's going on in the world of pro wrestling. Everybody, the latest news you can read there. All the rumors, all the news, everything. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Take care. And see you on Tuesday. Have a great Survivor Series weekend, people. Ciao.